Hey, so I've been out of the shop for a couple weeks, but I am back now and it's time to forge some blades. So we've got the forge, we've got the billet, we've got the hammer and anvil. So let's skip the rest of the fluff and get right to it. I guess I might as well just start with the 8-inch chef. Gotta get the point forged in first. Alright, I'll mark my 8 inches. We'll say about there. And then we'll work that down right there where I made that mark. I cut the chef off of the billet, and as I'm finishing up the shaping of the handle, I'm going to start shaping the 6-inch Santoku. Which is right here. getting hot in here. All right, Santoku's starting to take shape here. All right, got to mark the length on this one. About right there. This one's going to be a 6-inch. Swap out the dies again. And got to cut in the handle here. And then get this top butcher die off and put the flat on. Push the rest of this in, get this handle started. Now that I've got this pressed down a little bit on the press, straighten things up a little bit, and then I can start making my curves for the handle. Doing a little hot cutting here, the easy way. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So this handle is just gonna be extremely roughly forged. It's hot in here, and I am in no mood to be out here any longer than I need to. I hate wasting this much material, but I also hate being super hot. So I'm gonna finish up forging the blade, shape it, get this heel pulled out right here. Where I take this in, it tends to want to draw the material in with it, so I just have to take a straight peen and kind of push that material back out so that I have enough there when I go to grind. I'm gonna see if I can show you how this works. I sure wish I had a video camera operator. It's kind of difficult doing this stuff by yourself, but fun at the same time. So right here, I need to take this straight peen and hit it this way so that it pushes that material that direction. You can see that pulled that down there and kind of straightened it out. Hopefully you can see that. Straighten it out. Now I can work on getting a little bit of the blade profile along with straightening up everything else on this, and we'll call it good. All right, I think we're good with that. I'm happy. So the longer I'm out here, the more I'm thinking the idea of just getting this material to the correct thickness and then just cutting out the rest of the shape is sounding better and better, because it is hot. I'm not a hot weather kind of guy. I like the winters. I like the cold. I like wearing a hoodie. So this is just miserable. So I might end up just getting this stuff to the thickness and the width that I need, and just stock removal the rest of it. So there was a point between now and when I started making knives that I thought there's no way I'll ever do stock removal because it's cheating, blah, 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 blah. But now I realize there's kind of nothing wrong with it, because there's advantages to it and disadvantages. The disadvantages is that you can't really get a brute to forge finish. You can fake it, but it just doesn't look the same. And the other advantage, or the advantage, is that stock removal is way easier to do than forging blades. It's cheaper because you don't have to use propane, not as much waste of material. And the other advantage is you can sell your knives cheaper because they're a lot easier to make. You don't have the waste, you don't have the extra cost. You know, you're limited to what you can do, but the stock removal is definitely okay. I charge a lot less for my stock removal just because I have New Jersey steel bearer and just cut out the shape. And now all I have to do is put the bevels in it, hand sand it, whatever, put a handle on it, and then good to go. So there are advantages for sure. Another advantage would be like today where it's super hot out here and I'm over it. So here we're gonna have another rough forge with this paring knife. I'll get this to a rough shape and then we'll just cut out the rest. But I mean, it's pretty close anyway. I'm not ashamed. Maybe I am, I don't know. It's hard to say. Get that one straightened out. Start working on the 11-inch brisket slicer. All right, got the length kind of where I need it, thickness about where I need it. Now I just need to kind of get a basic shape on this thing. Again, it's hot. Don't want to be out here anymore. I know I sound like a big baby, but I know a lot of people that do the same thing when it's cold outside. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, for me it's the heat. Oh, it's hot. Measurement up here. Let's see. I'm gonna call it about there. He's asking for an 11-inch, so we'll give him an 11-inch. Okay. Looks like a knife now. Just kidding. So I'm asking you guys not to think any less of me, if that's possible. I actually do take a lot of pride in my forgings, and usually I try to make them as close to finished as I can. But at this point, the sweat has passed my ankles and gone into my shoes. And that's where I draw the line. How do you like this swell? Should we just leave that? This big old swell on a brisket knife. I think that'd be sweet. But anyway, please forgive me. But sweat in the shoes is where I draw the line. Okay, so here's the quote unquote finished products. Seriously, the forging is horrible. Like I mentioned many times, the heat, it's just too much. So we're gonna go from these forgings to just stock removal on the rest, refining the profile. So basically. So here's the 11-inch brisket. I'm gonna go set this down because it's hot. And here's the 3.5 pairing and the 8-inch chef, and then the 6-inch Santoku. So these should be a lot prettier soon. I have to go back out of town for a few days, but when I get back, we'll get these surface ground and then profiled and rough beveled and rough ground and all that good stuff. So again, please forgive me for the nasty forgings, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.